TikTok Shop is a huge opportunity for any new business starting in 2026. I personally work with 2,000 sellers on our platform Reacher, and they average about $500,000 each in sales, despite being new businesses on the platform. In this video, I'm going to dive exactly into the market dynamics and why TikTok Shop as a vehicle is so powerful that even new businesses can generate heaps of money despite being new to e-commerce. Before we dive in, quick introduction. My name's Sohan Sanka. I lead sales and marketing at Reacher. We're the affiliate operating system powering TikTok Shop sellers. What that means is we're helping you automate outreach, engagement, nurturing, amplifying your creator relationships with ads, gamification, research, pretty much everything under the umbrella that you would have an affiliate marketing strategist do. I personally have been on the agency side, brand side, and have audited top brands like Triketra Health, Mary Roots, Cakes Body. These are brands that are doing hundreds of millions of dollars a year, and I've helped coach their team on how to tailor their outreach and re-engagement funnels. Today, we're going to be diving into TikTok Shop. So just to back up here, some quick context. TikTok Shop did over $64.3 billion globally in 2025. It actually hit 94% year-over-year growth from 2024. It operates in 16 markets worldwide, and it has over 15 million sellers selling globally. It has 15.4 million influencers on the platform. I want to let that sink in really quick. 15.4 million influencers on the platform. Now in the US, we have about 3.5 million creators in our database, and walking through the stats, you'd be shocked at how much actually make money because everyone is so new to TikTok Shop alone, right? So let's dive into the US market. 15.1 billion in total GMV in 2025. Also a 68% year-over-year growth. In H1 of 2025, we hit $5.8 billion in sales, and the platform grew 7,000% in 24 months. But here's the real kicker. There are 803,000 shops in the US, but only 2,000 of those shops have crossed $1 million in sales. Just think about that. Only 2,000 stores. Why is that? That's because TikTok Shop just launched in September of 2023 and really started getting adoption in 2024. Yet it's growing at a 7,000% growth rate because it's so powerful. TikTok Shop is a platform where you can get awareness and convert customers at the same time. So just to back up, for those who aren't familiar, TikTok has millions of active monthly users on the platform, right? They're actively scrolling about an hour and a half a day. And then there's an ability now to put an orange shopping link on the video, which allows you to purchase in platform without ever leaving. For context, the average customer journey has about 8 to 10 touch points. People are going on Google, then they're going to see a review on YouTube, then they're going to a blogger site, then they're going to go ask their friend about it, then they're going to go sign up and wait for a discount code to purchase. That's a whole bunch of steps, right? But when you're watching a video in the platform that you're casually scrolling on and you can purchase without any friction, that is a powerful, powerful marketing tool because you're reducing the marketing spend across several touch points down into one place that is low friction. The reason why this matters for marketers is traditionally in affiliate marketing, what you would have to do, let's say you're using Amazon's affiliate marketing program, right? You would take your Amazon attribution link, which is just the affiliate link that's natively generated by Amazon. You take that and you give it to an influencer, and the influencer puts it in their bio on Instagram. The problem with this is that those links don't attribute or give you the proper correlation or credit between the sales generated through that link. It'll miss a large percentage. That's because sometimes the pixel back on your site or the attribution technology within that link will break because of connectivity issues or there's poor attribution quality. And so you don't know if your influencers are actually driving sales when you do affiliate marketing, influencer affiliate marketing on a large scale. And guys, I'm going to be using the term influencer and affiliate interchangeably here. For those who aren't familiar, an affiliate can range from all types of multitudes of mediums. You have a blog article, you have a major news outlet like CNN, you can have a blogger, you can have a Facebook group of moms on the internet. You can also have TikTok influencers like Alex Earl. But in TikTok, specifically TikTok Shop, every influencer operates on an influencer affiliate model. What this means is that, yes, they are an influencer, they are a creator, but they only get paid when they make a sale. So they only get paid a certain commission on that sale. So the way it works is if I give an influencer 20% commission rate, if they sell a product, they get 20% of that sale, but I don't pay them up front. What this allows for in new businesses who are starting up is to preserve that networking capital and that marketing capital back into their operations. And they can use that to fund purchase orders or pay a salary or even spend on other resources. Pretty much they can take that capital back and only pay it when the influencer makes a sale. So what that allows them to do is be way more flexible with their marketing spend, and they pay later. What's great about this is that you're doing a couple things as well. You're generating awareness. That influencer's video sits on TikTok and continuously generates views and earned media value, even though it's not selling yet. And then once it sells, it effectively is still driving more and more views and engagement because the algorithm is starting to pick it up more and more and more. And you're not paying anything in paid media spend or Facebook ad spend up front. So as you can see, when you start to stack this up over multiple influencers and generate thousands of views, if you looked at your CPM or cost per milli, the cost to generate 1,000 views on Facebook, you might be sitting at like a, $10 to $15 CPM, meaning that you have to spend $10 to $15 to generate 1,000 views. And if you want to really scale your ad budget up, you could do that with influencers for relatively cheaper and still generate purchases at a 5-to-1 return on a 20% commission rate. So backpedaling a bit, right? I give influencers products on TikTok Shop and then they promote my videos. If I wanted to do influencer marketing on Instagram, I would have to pay that influencer about a couple $100, maybe a couple $1,000 up front. But if I was using Facebook or Instagram, I wouldn't be able to see any proof that that influencer has actually sold money. Whereas on TikTok Shop, when I'm selecting my creators, I can see their last 30 days GMV, or gross merchandise value, in the revenue that they actually drove. This is a game changer for influencer marketing because you had to use a metric called earned media value, which essentially equates the amount of cost that it would take to generate the same output or views or engagement that you would have to do in media buying, like the analogy I gave earlier. If I have earned media value of $100, that's essentially $100 worth of views, engagement, and social proof that I would have had to spend on ads. And so the idea would be, of these other metrics, which is everything but sales, what is a cost-effective comparison to paid media? While that is a okay benchmark and it has had its utility, nothing beats actually knowing the sales, knowing the conversion rate. Because when you take those videos and those assets and you know the sales data, you can extrapolate what that may look like across other platforms. Your TikTok Shop and your TikTok affiliate program then become a testing lab for other media concepts on Facebook ads, maybe even Amazon ads. One thing I was experimenting with at a previous job was splicing up influencer ads, running them on Amazon to target brands within the platform who are searching, and then they actually converted at a higher percentage than, polished shots creative that's done with a model in a traditional photo shoot environment or in a studio, right? This authentic UGC, IGC influencer generated content becomes tested and verified by sales within the platform. And you can also screen them up front within the platform as well, which makes your influencer marketing processes so much more ironclad. So those are just a few of the benefits of jumping on TikTok Shop. Additionally, what we are seeing across our brands is that any brand that sells on TikTok Shop sees a 3-to-1 halo effect on Amazon. So backing that up for 1 second, Amazon is still the #1 marketplace in the US, and is the preferred purchasing destination for almost all consumers. With Prime shipping as well, people are receiving their products within the same day. Amazon has tons of reviews and tons of trust. So customers still prefer to purchase there, but that is starting to change with TikTok Shop gaining more adoption. But because TikTok Shop allows you to view products, right? You can view products that place naturally in your feed, in your TikTok videos while you're scrolling. You move from what's called the awareness stage, where you're casually just minding your business, thinking about your life, what's going on, right? And you see a product. Let's say I see this microphone on TikTok Shop, and it's like, hey, this microphone is great for podcasters, for YouTubers, and what we are doing is giving this microphone off for 30% off, right? Like, wait, I actually needed a microphone. I could use a microphone, right? And it wasn't even in my head, but I started thinking about it. And then as I think about it more, I'm like, well, I have an Amazon Prime account. I'm going to go price match this microphone on the other platform and see how it compares. See if the unique selling points called out around here, that it's good for podcasting, it's portable, it's lightweight, so whenever I carry it around, I can have it with me without increasing the load size of my backpack. Let's see if those USPs and price actually align on Amazon. So I would go from this stage where I would be just casually scrolling on TikTok, and then I'd move over to Amazon with purchase intent. And that is a powerful medium because I'm not spending any money besides maybe giving this product to an influencer once to then influence that customer's decision to go and start their shopping journey on Amazon. And Amazon, people are in the consideration stage. They're into a buying process where they're evaluating the reviews, the social proof, the price to value between other alternatives, right? So if I take those millions of viewers on TikTok, what I see is that once we start using influencers to communicate product benefits to them, we see about 3 times the purchases on Amazon happening after. So if you're able to drive new purchases on TikTok Shop and Amazon at the same time, and I might add, those people that are coming from TikTok Shop, because they're in contact with the brand, they're developing trust, they're willing to purchase at a higher price on Amazon, right? Because they're not going to be looking for third-party resellers necessarily. They're going to be looking for the brand. So you're also recovering back your Amazon margin that you would have lost by trying to compete with all your third-party resellers overseas. So as you can see, I'm starting to get into a lot of benefits here, right? If your business is starting to stagnate and you're sitting at that like 7 to 8 figure mark and you're looking for that explosive growth, you're trying to bring an influencer with an Amazon attribution link back into Amazon, you're not able to establish any sort of ROI and data, you need to try TikTok Shop. I've personally seen it work for some of the biggest brands on here. Stay tuned for more content.